Firstly, Ball, Barbara and Bilk, reading it backwards. Lucky they all had surnames were going to be B because it trips off the tongue, just like the jazz. Ball, Barbara and Bilk. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I saw this for just £1, and it's a double album. Unfortunately, not a gatefold. It's on a rather obscure Canberra label, which I've never heard of. I was looking at it and I thought, oh, I'll get that. That's worth it, because you can't go wrong with these three guys. I mean, crikey! And some of the songs, they're all playing together. They must have. It was a concert to celebrate Kenny Ball's 25 years in music business. What a time these guys had, eh? Wow. But the more I looked at it, I thought, I think I might already have this, but in a different cover. This is what you get quite often with these kind of things. They get reissued, different companies, different companies. It's easy for you to say. Different companies with different covers. Of course, lo and behold, when I got home, voila, the actual French, I do have it, but in a gatefold sleeve. But really, they shouldn't have bothered, because look at the quality of the photo. Look at the picture of Chris Barber there. Oh my God, what have they done? I mean, it's put together by a 9-year-old. In fact, 9-year-old would have done better. This one's on the Kaz label. Yeah, so I've actually got it, but never mind. They're just in a different order. They're in a different order on the other one. So I can listen to it, but just in a different order, which would be exciting by itself, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? No. Never mind, eh? Right. Okay, I can see I'm doing these in totally the wrong order, but never mind. What's up next? I'll just do it anyway. Anyhow. Creedence Clearwater Revival. There you go. I said it first time. Willie and the Poor Boys. Textured sleeve. Ooh. Yeah, usually CCR records go for quite a lot of money, even beaten up old ones. This is not too bad, actually. Not too bad. This was £4. I thought that's very cheap for a CCR album, an original. Somebody's bi-road all over it. I don't know why. On the, I was going to say fantasy label, but no, it's on the. Oh, it's kind of a bit stuck in there. That's all right. That's going for a start. Yeah, I don't want it flipping sticking to the record. Oh, whatever next. That's £4. Willie and the Poor Boys on the Liberty label. Because, well, again, these songs are always a treat to listen to, because they're recorded really well, aren't they? And they're produced really well by John Fogerty. I mean, he could write songs, sing, play the guitar, and a great producer as well, which is very rare that somebody does the whole thing. Yeah, what am I saying? Willie and the Poor Boy. Oh, there's a few tracks on this I've never heard, which is another reason for getting it. It Came Out of the Sky. I'd never heard that one, because I've got some CCR best of albums and CDs, so I thought I'd got most of the tracks they'd ever made. There is a bit of filler on this. It's their 4th album, so I think they're just beginning to run out of material. It Came Out of the Sky, great song. The song that's really surprising is the one on side 2, Effigy. Now it clocks in at 6 minutes 28, and it's quite how can I say? You're used to CCR doing your to the point 2-minute 30 singles like Fortunate Son and Down on the Corner, but Effigy, they're letting themselves go on that, and it's really good. I've only listened to it once, and I've just thought I must listen to that. In fact, I just remembered I've ordered the CD. Yeah, where is it? I don't know. Postman, where is he? No, I've ordered it on CD. I'll get a better cover for that. I've ordered it on CD because I want to hear it hi-fi with no crunchiness. No, it's just a really good, powerful song, and very unlike CCR. Well, I think I covered that. Next up, Theodore Bickle. Now you'd say, why the hell Theodore Bickle? Now, hold on a minute. I did have this all planned. It's all gone horribly wrong. I had that there originally. The reason why. Let's start again. Theodore Bickle. Now, why Theodore Bickle, you say? An Actor's Holiday. There he is. Looks like he's got a guitar there or something, isn't it? Yeah. I don't know what he's doing through that fence. But anyway, this has been sitting in the second-hand record shop in the bargain bin for quite some time. And I've watched it go down and down and down in price, which is what they do. I think it started off at £4. Anyway, it finally gone down to £1. And it's a good, solid American cover. Interesting label. What's it called? Electra? Yeah, Electra label. It has so many songs crammed onto each side. Can you see the? Yeah, you can see the bands there. This crammed on. And he sings, well, evidently he could speak 15 languages. Wow. And he sings in 10 of them on this album. Wow. I mean, I wasn't ready for that. I thought I was going to get a bit of crooning and probably do My Way and How Much Is That Doggy in the Window? Just the usual crooning stuff. But no, he's serious. And there's a lot of information about him on the back. He was actually born in Vienna. I thought he was Hungarian or something. I don't know. I don't know where I got that from. Born in Vienna, 1924. And emigrated to what was called Palestine with his parents in 1938. He's had quite a life. 1946 he went to England and studied at the Royal Academy of Dramatic Art. So he kind of did a bit of everything. And the songs on here, I've only played side one. The songs are so varied. There's one song he's doing like an Irish accent. It's like just listen to a Irish singer down the pub or whatever. Why do I know Theodore Bickle? Because he's in the 200 Motels film. And there he is. And he does the fantastic last part, the finale, Strictly Gentile, the finale. Oh yeah, there he is. No terrible troubles in the world. Theodore Bickle. There are some stories about him on set. He was a very kind of religious man, and there are a few scenes. Here he is with his steaming briefcase. The steaming briefcase. If you know 200 Motels, you know what I'm going on about. He's a very religious man, and there were some scenes that he refused to do. And he did not like the ladies on the set swearing. And some parts were taken out, so I read. Or heard, I don't know. So yeah, Theodore, he wasn't to be messed with. Next up, Bombers. It's a compilation album, Polydor label, very screwed up. It looks like it's had water damage, but the records looked all right. Again, another badly designed gatefold. I mean, oh dear, really. Someone got paid for that, as I usually say. I listened to all of this, but the best track is the first track. It's Ginger Baker's Air Force. Good old Ginger Baker. When he wasn't causing trouble, he recorded this single, Sweet Wine, 3 minutes 34. You can tell it's him straight away. As soon as the drums start, it's like, yep, there's old Ginger. But it's got Derek and the Dominoes on it. Eric Clapton. Jack Bruce, which is okay. John Mayall. It's even got Slade. Goodbye to Jane. I'm trying to think of something. But that is just badly recorded. I don't know. They must have been before they were Slade, as we know later on. Richie Havens, somebody called Andy Pratt, and somebody called Elliot Randall. Nope, I don't know. Just on the usual old Polydor label. But yeah, that's that's probably going in the bin, that one. Apart from Ginger Baker's Air Force track, that's really good. This one caught my eye because I always look in all the different sections of the bargain bin. I look through the whole lot, as long as Elbow Man's not there, being in the way. And I always look through the world bit. Yeah, there was this one, and I just love the cover. It's a great cover, isn't it? Riga Dimmed, I think it says. Let's have a look, Riga. Not Riga Mortis. Capital of Latvia. There you go, like I said. Riga Dim. So this is probably from Latvia, but when it was still part of Russia. Is there a date on here? 1969. Now it's all... Oh, hang on a second. I've just realised, I thought it was all in Russian on the back. I just realised it's in English on the back. Oh, God. You've got to pay attention. But I always see this label quite often, Russian label, in different colours. I've seen one in white, red, and this one's in a sort of a beigey mustard colour in a plastic sleeve. So yeah, I just got it for the cover and just out of interest. I like these foreign records when you just don't know what they are until you read the English on the back, of course, which obviously I didn't. Oh dear. It's actually got the track listing in English as well. Do you know, I didn't see that. Worries, my big worries. I was shod in white. I'm not sure the translation has worked. A dapple grey horse I bought in Riga. Blow winds. The woods resounded when we danced. That's different. I was born singing. A raven perches upon the oak. I waded through a silver stream. The sun upon his course in the sea I saw. It's like reading lyrics rather than titles, isn't it? You ready for this one? Tom Tit rests on a Riga spire. Dark night, green grass, lark's marriage. When did I care for the darkness? That's a brilliant title, isn't it? When did I care for the darkness? I think I might use that. And lastly, is it lastly? Yes, something like that. I've not paid attention to any of my notes. I don't know why I bothered. The Moody Blues. Unusual sort of cover for them. You know, their albums are usually very arty covers, reflecting the music really. But this was obviously done to be a little bit more commercial, as the record companies had a lot more control in those days. There they are on their best jumpers on the rather interesting DSS label. Dynamic, not dynamic. See, they're playing words. Dynamic sound system. Stereo. Yeah. There we are. But it sounds terrible. It's just really bad. It is scratched to high heaven. And I'm a big fan of Mike Pinder. Where is he? Here he is. Before I've gone on about him and his Mellotron work. He really mastered the Mellotron. And he's got a track called The Best Way to Travel. Now, this was released... What date is this? Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, here we go. No flipping date. Isn't it amazing? I want to make a point and I've got no date. This has got to be late 60s. Yeah, there's no date on it. God damn. So, say this is late 60s. When did Autobahn come out by Kraftwerk? Early 70s. Well, there's a track on here called Best Way to Travel. And Mike Pinder is doing the old car song. Mike Pinder is doing the engine sound with his keyboard, you know. Like Kraftwerk did in 1973, 4. Anyway, so yeah, I got a feeling that Mike Pinder might have been before Autobahn and Kraftwerk. Yeah, that was the name of the track, Autobahn. Oh boy. Yep, so there we are. That was the latest batch of near rubbish from the bargain bin, but it's a lot of fun. Oh crikey, right. Let's yeah, see you next time.